Hi all, my name is Srimati. I work as financial planner with iThought. Today I am going to discuss about retirement planning and how to start investing for your retirement. In today's scenario, as youngsters, we do not really have investment avenues, government schemes and pension schemes like our parents had in their generation. We generally see across newspapers, we see in our social media platforms about the term retirement corpus, but do we really think about start planning for our retirement from now? Let me give you an example. One of my friends who's 30 years old who lives in Chennai recently consulted us for retirement planning. He had done some homework before consulting us. He actually tried calculating his retirement corpus and he saw that the number was at 15 to 16 crores. He was just mind boggled with that number. He came running to me saying, "Hey, can you help me with calculating my retirement corpus? Is my calculation actually true?" He had few questions in his mind. The first question he asked was, "How do I calculate my retirement corpus?" He really didn't know if the calculation that he did was right. And the second question that he asked was, what are the ways to start investing for retirement? How do I plan for my retirement? And the third question that he had was, okay, if I start saving, if I start planning, how do I make sure that the money will last for say 80 to 85 years? If he retires at 60, can the retirement corpus help me sustain till the age of 85 years? He was really worried and he was anxious about how to start planning for his retirement. I'm sure most of us have these questions running in our mind, though we do not put so much thought into this. Let me try to explain 3 important things that you need to do to start planning for your retirement. The step 1 is to see what is the actual retirement corpus that is required. So this retirement corpus is based on various things. The most important thing is the standard of living that you want to achieve post your retirement. Today you might be having a lifestyle. People generally evolve and lifestyle generally gets upgraded as people age, right? So you need to ascertain what is the value that you require post your retirement. Let us take example of my friend who requires 1 lakh today. Say he is 30 years old and he lives in a metro city like Chennai. His family requires 1 lakh per month today to have a certain standard of living. So if this person was to retire after 30 years, at inflation of 6 to 7% in India, probably he will require 6 lakhs per month, and your retirement corpus is going to get calculated based on that amount. Say you want 6 lakhs per month for X number of years. So you calculate the retirement corpus based on that amount. So the most important component to consider in calculating the retirement corpus is your inflation. Now you know what is the retirement corpus required. The second step is to ascertain how to invest to meet this retirement corpus. How do you start planning for your retirement? What are the avenues that are there to plan for your retirement? Typically, you need to invest in an instrument that gives you inflation beating return, right? If the inflation is at 6 to 7%, only if you make returns more than that, you're going to achieve your target very soon. So your retirement corpus should be a combination of both equity and debt instruments. That's where the role of mutual funds and other equity instruments comes into place, right? So when you have both equity and debt component as part of your retirement corpus, it's easier for you to achieve the retirement corpus. The debt component can be the tax saving instruments that you do. Your provident fund, your public provident fund investments that you do can be part of your debt component. Now you know what are the avenues required to meet the retirement corpus. You need to have a combination of equity and debt instruments. The third step is to see whether this amount is going to be enough for you to meet your expenses post your retirement. This is where a professional's help will come into picture, right? Unless a professional help, you might not be sure if you're doing the correct thing, right? A financial planner's guidance is very much necessary to ascertain what are the right avenues to invest for retirement corpus and how you're going to make sure that the money that's there post your retirement is going to suffice you for 20 to 25 years. If you're someone who's looking to plan for your retirement, who has put a thought into planning for your retirement, do contact us. We would be more than happy to help you to save towards retirement, to provide you a path towards retirement planning. Thank you.